back, you guys, to another YouTube video with Ricky's Fan Bam. Now today we're going to be doing a completely different type of video. I know you guys are used to either me unboxing or doing all kinds of other stuff, but like you've seen in the past, I've unboxed and set up a desk for Damien. I've done Ellie's bed, I've done a pool, and today is just something that I've been trying to do. So I've been getting into golfing for several years now. I never really kind of take it fully in, but now I'm getting older, so I think I'm getting ready to just really start going to the golf fields and just swinging my drivers and finally try to get better at the sport. So with that being said, I just went out and I looked at the pricing of all these like golf clubs that are like super brand new. They're all like $300, $400, $500. I'm not a pro. I'm not even good at it. So I figured, why spend all that money not even really knowing what I'm buying? Because I don't even know if I'm gonna be great at it. So what I ended up doing was I went on a budget and I ended up going to a thrift shop and I actually got this whole entire set of golf clubs right here, which do look pretty jacked up. But I believe I paid like, for this whole stack, I think it was like $7. And then for each driver, it was like $3 each, something like that. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. So about 5 different sizes of the drivers and stuff. So I wouldn't say like maybe like $30 at most for all of these. Now, these are pretty beat, as you saw in that intro video. The grips are pretty bad. These are pretty beat up. However, for me, just to get back into the sport, I'm gonna just clean these up as best as I can. And I actually went out to Amazon because also I looked into like a couple of the sporting stores around the area. You want to play? Yeah. Me too. Yeah. So I looked into like what if I just do my own grips? Put new grips on these, clean these up. So that's what I decided to do. I went to a couple of the local stores and each one of these grips plus the tape, each grip was like $12, $10 to $12. If they're on sale like $8, but mostly like $10 to $12 each. I have 13 clubs here. If you do the math, let's say they're $10 a piece. Looking at $130 for every single one. Plus you gotta buy the tape.
I wanna go.
You don't wanna go? What I figured is I'm gonna go ahead and just re-grip these myself. I've never done that. So I figured I'd give it a go. So I went on Amazon, a set of, I think it's 13 or 15 grips in here. And it comes with the actual solution that's gonna go on there and the tape that I'm gonna need. So that's what I'm gonna try to do today, and we'll see how that goes. All right, guys, so check this out. So I went ahead and I just took my regular blade, and
that also
I just went ahead and I cut right down the middle on this, came right off, and inside,
it doesn't cut too much.
Yeah. Inside we just found this. Now, I'm pretty sure this is a very old club. So I'm gonna go ahead and just clean this up.
So I'm gonna cut the gold. So
you're gonna catch the leprechaun?
Yeah.
Ellie's excited. She's gonna be catching the leprechaun.
Go.
So with that being said, all I need for this project is gonna need the knife to cut off all these old grips that are not gonna be working. I have the golf gloves. We're gonna go ahead and wipe these down. I do have some rags, so I'll clean those down. Now, inside the kit, I'm gonna go ahead and open these up. I haven't even seen it, I've not opened it. It does tell me on the back the directions. Let me check it. On how to do it. There you go. You go to grip. 8 steps to re-grip. So it tells me right there. So inside here, oh, these are pretty cool. So I got these blue ones right there. So you guys can see right there, they're blue with black. I like the Dallas Cowboys, so I thought these would look cool. Plus, I do like the Dodgers. So again, there they are there. As well as in there, All right, we get more tools.
Help you.
Okay. So it came with the gripping tape that's going to be going around this part of the club, as well as the grip tape solution. This will be going around here. That's what the pan is for.
What the heck?
I'm actually not sure what this one is for, but I'm sure it's for something, like to help maybe hold it still. I don't know. Hopefully this holds it. And it also came with a little hook knife. I was not expecting this, but there it is. This is basically and pull those out. Yeah, it's pretty cool. So as you guys can see, you know, these are pretty beat up, but like I said, I'm just gonna be, you know, trying to get better with them. Once I feel like I'm at a state where I could be like potentially doing this more often and I learn more about the clubs, then maybe I'll buy myself a nice fancy new set that's kind of expensive, but for now, these will do just fine. So we're gonna try to make these look as nice as possible. So now that everything is wiped off, and these are kind of nice, first thing to do is we're gonna be putting on the tapes. Now these grip tapes, the secret is they have to be the same size as your grips. So best way to do that is you're gonna go ahead and open up your grips. So here we go, here's the tape, and here's my grip. So see how it's a little bit short? Or what you wanna do is, that looks good. So what you wanna do is put this and leave a little bit at the end. Just like so. Now this one has this little blue film on the outside of it. I don't know if we all have that. However, this one does. So it makes it easy to just kind of put it on. And just peel this blue film off the top layer. There you go, just like that. Now, I know there's a lot of ripples. This is, like I said, my first time doing it. So it's not gonna be perfect the first couple that I'm gonna be doing. And then this end here, you're gonna push this end in. So it could cover the hole at the top. Because as you can see, these have a hole. Let me show you this. This has a hole right here at the end. So you don't want to get any dirt or anything if you do. And this isn't covered at the tip. You're gonna get sand in there, and then that's when you're gonna start hearing the sand clunking around in there. All right, so now that we got this tape on there, we're gonna go ahead and take our solution. And now, for this solution, we're gonna go ahead and open this up. At the top, now this should be enough for the whole thing. You're gonna uncap this at the top. You're gonna put your thumb right here at the bottom little hole that I showed you guys. And then we're gonna pour some in here. Now don't worry if you spill some like I just did. Put some in there. You seal it, and we're gonna shake it all up. Now this is gonna help for this to get stuck on top. Now that we've shaken all this inside, put this in here, and we're gonna use the same little hole to drip this just on the top of this. Just like that. Now, here is where we're gonna go ahead. Now I have my arrow right there. Once I put this around this, we want to keep pushing all the way. We don't want to stop. We want to push all the way. Once it's in all the way, that's when we adjust this to where we want it, because this will start working right away. And then you could use your rag to wipe this down. And then you want to just hit it. You want to make sure it's all the way at the bottom. And just like that, we just transform a club from looking like this to now like this. Look at the difference. These are both used and beat, just about the same amount. So, just with changing the grips, it already looks like $1,000. So now, yes. So now, all we gotta do is let these sit out. We're gonna let these out here for about 24 hours. This is about 8 hours, it should be good, but you know, we'll let these dry. You want to let these dry upside down too, to make sure the bottom really goes all the way down to the bottom. And also when they're drying, it doesn't drip up on your pole. So that's how you're gonna do it. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the rest of them, and it already feels that much better. All right, so here we have it. All right, you guys, so there you have it. I went ahead and installed all of them. They look really nice. And actually, I ended up using the hook that came with the packaging, this one right here. And this actually worked out perfect. It was very useful and it got the job done. So just taking a look, this is what was on there. These are really old. These are really bad. And this is the new ones. They look way nicer. And then I did clean these up a little bit. So there you go, you guys. Thank you for watching and stay tuned for more content. Peace. We're out.